Welcome back to the channel where ordinary nickels turn into hidden treasure. What if that simple Jefferson coin in your pocket could secretly be worth far more than 5 cents? Stay with me because today we're uncovering the rare details, powerful secrets, and real value most people never notice. What if I told you that an ordinary looking 5-cent coin sitting quietly in your pocket right now could actually be worth far more than just 5 cents. Sounds impossible, right? But before you scroll away, what if that coin is a 1999 Monticello Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, and you've been overlooking it this entire time? Take a second and imagine this. You're digging through loose change. Nothing special, just everyday coins. And then you spot it. A simple nickel. The year reads 1999. No flashy design, no gold shine. But here's the twist. This exact coin has caught the attention of collectors across the United States. And in certain conditions, it can be worth dozens, even hundreds of dollars. Let's break it down. The 1999 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins from Denver marked with a D or San Francisco with an S, Philadelphia coins often carry no mint mark at all. And while that might sound common, the real value lies not just in where it was made, but in how well it was preserved. Now look closely at the coin's design. On the front, you'll see Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, his profile facing left, calm and dignified. On the reverse, you'll find Monticello, his historic home. This design has been a symbol of American heritage since 1938, making it one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. history. But here's where things start to get interesting. Most 1999 nickels you'll find are circulated, meaning they've been used in everyday transactions. These are typically worth just face value, maybe a few cents more. Nothing exciting. But what if your coin is different? If your 1999 nickel is in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used and still holds its original mint shine, its value jumps immediately. Coins graded around MS-63 to MS-65 can be worth anywhere from $5 to $20. Not bad for a nickel, right? But collectors aren't just looking for shiny coins. They're hunting for perfection. When a 1999 Jefferson nickel reaches MS-66 or MS-67, the value can climb to $50, $100, or even more depending on demand and eye appeal. These are coins that look almost flawless under magnification. Now here's the detail that serious collectors obsess over: the full steps designation. If you flip the coin and examine Monticello, you'll notice the steps at the base. On most coins, these steps are worn or incomplete. But if all the steps are fully visible and sharply struck, your coin could earn the coveted full steps FS label. And that changes everything. A 1999 Jefferson nickel with full steps in high mint state condition can reach values of $200 to $500 or more in the right market. Yes, a 5-cent coin turning into hundreds of dollars simply because of tiny, crisp lines most people never even notice. But wait, it doesn't stop there. There are also mint error coins. Imagine a nickel with a double strike, an off-center design, or even a die crack running across Jefferson's face. These errors are rare, unpredictable, and highly collectible. Some have sold for $50 to several $100s, depending on how dramatic and unique the error is. Now think about this. How many times have you ignored a nickel? Left it in a drawer? Dropped it in a jar? What if one of those coins had sharp, full steps, flawless surfaces, or a rare mint error, and you never even realized it? Collectors and coin hunters spend years searching through rolls of nickels, hoping to find just one standout piece. And the craziest part? These coins are still out there, hiding in circulation, waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what to look for. The 1999 Jefferson nickel may not be made of gold or silver, but its true value lies in detail, condition, and rarity. It's a reminder that even the smallest, most ordinary objects can carry hidden worth far beyond what we see at first glance. So next time you get change in your hand, don't ignore that nickel. Take a closer look. Check the year. Look for that missing mint mark. Examine the steps on Monticello, because you never know, that tiny coin in your pocket might just be your next valuable discovery. Now let's move on to our next coin and uncover its hidden value. What if I told you that a simple 5-cent coin from 1982, something you might ignore every single day, could actually be worth far more than its face value? Not dollars, but potentially tens or even hundreds of dollars, all depending on one tiny detail most people never check. Picture this. You're going through old coins, maybe a jar sitting in the corner of your room, dusty, forgotten, ordinary. And then you see it, a 1982 Jefferson nickel. Nothing flashy, no silver shine. But here's the question. Does it have a mint mark? Or is it completely blank? Because that changes everything. The 1982 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins from Denver that carry a D, this one has no letter at all. And while millions were made, collectors know that Philadelphia nickels can still hold surprising value if the condition is right. Take a closer look at the design. On the front, you'll see Thomas Jefferson, his profile calm yet powerful, representing one of the most influential figures in American history. Flip it over and you'll find Monticello, his iconic home standing as a symbol of legacy and craftsmanship since the coin's design began in 1938. But here's where things get interesting. Most 1982 nickels you find today are heavily circulated. Scratches, dull surfaces, worn details. These coins usually stay at just 5 cents. Nothing special, easy to overlook. But what if your coin is different? If you happen to find a 1982 nickel in uncirculated condition, meaning it still has its original luster and sharp details, the value immediately increases. Coins graded around MS63 to MS65 can realistically sell for $3 to $15, depending on their eye appeal. Now let's raise the stakes. In higher grades like MS66 or MS67, where the coin appears nearly flawless, values can climb to $29.80, even over $100 in strong collector markets. These are the coins that stand out under magnification, the kind collectors fight over. And then comes the detail that separates ordinary coins from truly valuable ones: the full steps designation. Look closely at the steps on Monticello. On most coins, these steps are weak or partially worn. But if all the steps are fully visible and sharply defined, your coin enters a completely different category. A 1982 Jefferson nickel with full steps in high mint state condition can reach $150 to $400 or more, depending on quality and demand. That's a massive jump for a coin most people wouldn't even pick up off the ground. But the story doesn't end there. Error coins add another layer of mystery. Some 1982 nickels have been found with off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. These errors are rare, and when discovered, they can sell anywhere from $50 to several $100s, especially if the mistake is clearly visible. Now imagine this. Somewhere in your home, maybe in a drawer or an old wallet, sits a coin just like this, slightly shinier than the rest, slightly sharper, a coin you never thought twice about, but one that collectors might be searching for right now. Across the world, coin hunters spend hours searching through rolls of nickels, hoping to find that one perfect piece, that one coin with sharp, full steps, flawless surfaces, or a rare mint error. And the truth is, many of these valuable coins are still out there, hidden in plain sight. The 1982 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark isn't rare because of its metal or age. It's rare because of its condition, detail, and hidden perfection. It's proof that value isn't always obvious. It's often hidden in the smallest details. So the next time you come across a nickel, don't ignore it. Check the year, 1982. Look for that missing mint mark. Flip it over and study the steps, because that ordinary coin in your hand might be far more valuable than you ever imagined.